Hello everyone, today's video is going to be about 10 grimoires I think should be in Black Clover. In case you've never watched or read Black Clover, I'll give you a basic rundown on what it is. Black Clover is about a fantasy world where everyone is able to use magic because they have a source of energy called mana, which is basically their stamina for magic. There are other countries, but the story mainly takes place in the Clover Kingdom, with our main character called Asta who doesn't have any mana and tries to be the Wizard King, which is a title given to the strongest magic users. And I did make sure these grimoires weren't canon to the story. To do that, I used the Black Clover wiki, which has a lot of info about Black Clover. Now, let's get started with the video. First type of magic I think would be cool to be in Black Clover would be space magic. And what I mean by space magic, I'm not talking about spatial magic, which opens a portal. Space magic has to do with outer space. The only similar magic to this would be star magic, that's introduced later on. Its spells would have to at least be related to space, like using a meteor or a really strong move that could be summoning a small black hole that obviously wouldn't erase the whole world in seconds. Next up we have sensing magic, and I had fun about what it could do. Sensing magic has to do with the six senses: sight, hearing, smell, etc. I feel like this type of magic has a lot of potential. It would be used for stealth and maybe fighting, like you can take away your opponent's senses. Next up is trickery magic, which is very different from trap magic. Trickery magic is used to pull tricks, like turning into other people or casting fake spells to trick your opponent. A cool powerful spell came out for trickery magic would be that you could copy one spell from another type of magic, tricking your opponent of what type of magic you have. But it is only one spell, not the whole magic. After trickery magic, we have animal magic. Not to be confused with beast magic. Beast magic and animal magic are very different. Beast magic lets you have the traits of a specific animals, while animal magic summons an animal to fight by your side. It's similar to Megami Fushiguro's Cursenic in Jujutsu Kaisen. One of the most interesting ones to work with was disaster magic. It's a magic that can cause a natural disaster like earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, etc. Any natural disaster that can happen is used as a spell. This could be very strong to use, but I think there are still ways to counter this type of magic, like possibly flying over any attack, or there is some other magic that can possibly counter this. Next up is science magic. This is a really cool one I came up with, but it's also the hardest magic to use because you combine elements from the periodic table as spells, and you kind of have to know the periodic table to cast any spells correctly, that is. You could just start shooting out anything, but that would lead to only misfires. A pretty simple magic that came up with would be gas magic, which lets you use any type of gas as a spell. Want to knock out your opponent? Just use a gas that can knock them out. Basically, any gas that there is a spell in your book. Next up, destruction magic. It is plain and simple. It's like trap magic, but whenever you pull a spell on it, it will be destroyed and crumble. Similar to Shigaraku's quirk from My Hero, where anything he touches got destroyed. But it would be spells. And you would have to hone your magic for a while before being able to destroy a whole village with one spell, if you wanted to. I like the idea of Black Clover having these multiple races like elves, devils, dwarves, etc. So I thought, what if there was a creator of the whole universe and they had two children? And they possibly had two different types of magic. One noble, the other reckless, kind of like the dynamic we see with Asa and Yuno in the manga and the anime. And the noble one will have life magic. This is the magic responsible for creating life on Earth, like the plants, animals, and humans. And this person's has the followers, which are the elves and angels. And lastly, to wrap this video up, we have the other siblings magic, which is death magic. This is the magic responsible for all the bad in the world and creating all the 5-leaf grimoires. Their followers are clearly the devils and demons that are in the story. Well, that wraps this video for now. Hope you liked this first video on my channel. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and watch some of my other videos that are soon to be uploaded if you want to see more of these theories or whatever I choose to upload. Hope you have a nice day.